We're back with another winter camping video. I don't know if you can tell, but that is rain. It is dumping rain right now. I'll just let you know what we're doing. The plan is we came back up the mountain. There's a ski resort up here where snowboarding passes are super duper cheap, and we're gonna meet our buddy tomorrow and go snowboarding over there. And the plan was to come up here and camp, and I wanted to try snowshoeing. So I got a snowshoeing set up, and I was planning on coming up here, finding a campsite, and then going snowshoeing. We found a campsite. I don't know if I'm gonna go snowshoe in the pouring rain. I don't know, maybe I'll change my mind, but just wanted to give you an update where we're at. We got the camper all set up, and we got some upgrades. So let me pull the camera off the tripod and show you that. All right, let's just kind of move around the camper and show you what we got going on, right? We got our bed with a rumple blanket. They did sponsor this. They sent this over for us. I just got a camping pillow. We'll see how that goes tonight. Pots and pans in here. We got the Dometic fridge in here. Love the Lifesaver jerry can. brought my cast iron, and yeah, I think you've seen a lot of this. Oh, check this out. So BOXIO is the sponsor of this week's video. Thank you, BOXIO. A lot of you guys remember, so they sent us over some really cool products. I want to show you what that's about. I got the Hawk base model from 4 Wheel Campers because I only have a half-ton truck. Weight matters. I don't want to drag around a bunch of stuff that I don't need all the time. I don't live in here full time. So I like to be able to pull everything out when I'm not using the camper and then put it in when I need the camper. So I didn't want to get their full version where it has a whole sink, water heater, all that stuff built in, because then I'm just driving around with all that extra weight for no reason. And I found this company and I reached out to them and we're working together now. Check this out. So this is their BOXIO hand washing station. Now, if you check this out, this will pull down like this, right? And it'll shut. This whole thing, completely self-contained, right? But check it out. So inside, this lifts up. You have a little fresh tank, little gray tank. You just pressurize the system here, and then, well, probably needs a little more juice. Bam, look at that, running water. It needs more pressure, obviously, but really cool. So I can wash my hands and not use a jerry can. Got a little bit of a sink, which is super cool. Super easy to dump, super easy to transport, and my favorite part is that can be pulled in and out. That's their hand washing station. I will have links in the description for this stuff. So it's really cool because now I have running water, and I have the Lifesaver jerry can. I can pull water straight out of a river, filter it, drink it. I can fill my BOXIO up, and I've just got a little bit of water, little hand washing station. Super cool, right? So now I have a sink. I can take that out when I'm not using the truck, throw it in when I need the truck. When weather's better, I could have that outside on a camp table and wash. Like, it's kind of cool. It's literally a portable sink, which is super cool. Not only did they send that, they sent over this toilet. So check this out. Oh, don't mind this stuff. So the cool thing too is it's not wood, so it can't really, go bad, but super simple, right? You got the little deal back there. It's called a shaker toilet. You shake a little bit of that stuff in there, do your number 2, shake a little bit on there, and then you can pee. And this is basically to keep the urine stink from coming back. And you just, little pee tank, little poop tank, super simple. Fits right underneath of this little section over here, but again, I can take it in and out. So I think the setup, I think the camper is pretty much 100% done. And the thing is, the cool thing about the Lifesaver jerry can and getting water is I don't have to carry as much water because it's easier to get. I can pull water out of a river, I can pull water out of a pond, and I can fill all this stuff, fill the BOXIO. Now I have a little toilet if I need it, then I can wash my hands. I also have a shower attachment for this and a collapsible sink, so I have redundancy, and it's not a lot, and it's super light, and I can take it out. Kind of nice. Huge shout out to BOXIO for sponsoring this week's video and sending over the toilet and hand washing station. I'll have links in the description for their products. You can learn more about it, and I'll have a small discount code available as well. So let's get back to the video. It might have stopped raining. Maybe we can snowshoe. So let's go check it out. Let's get the heater on. Oop. Bam. we don't have much daylight left. This is a snowmobile trail, and we have like less than an hour of daylight left, and this is like this only tiny little window with no rain. So I figured we just go for a walk. Show you guys the snow. Don't need snowshoes on this, it's super packed. And at least move our bodies a little bit, and then we'll go hunker down in the camper for the rest of the night. So okay, it's getting dark. There's no one out here. Something happened to me out here. That'd be it. Oh, let's go check out this sign real quick. But it's getting dark quick. I'm seeing a lot of snowmobilers. Seems really cool. I might look into that. Seems like an expensive hobby. Seems like it could be super cool. I feel like it's starting to rain again. We're definitely gonna head back to the camper and hunker down for the night. I was hoping to snowshoe today. Just didn't happen. Weather didn't cooperate. So let's check this sign out. So Crescent Lake's only a half a mile. We could have snowshoed that. Summit Lake. Yeah, Crescent Lake. We could have definitely snowshoed that. And here's the other side. Definitely, I mean, could have snowshoed some of that if we were super ballers, but not with 30 minutes of light left. Oh yeah, it's starting to rain now. Let's just get back to the camper and call it a night. Cook dinner. Beautiful Pacific Northwest snow. I'm realizing there's some parts of the country you don't ever get to see this, so that's why I like to come out here and winter camp and show you guys what's going on out here. Not sure if you can tell, but it is freaking dumping rain outside. We got our walk in at literally the perfect time. Yeah, so sometimes you can plan all you want, but Mother Nature does what she wants. Also, I want to give you an update. Just got that new pillow from Hest. I'll put a link in the description to all the stuff I'm using in here. I got a camp pillow before. I got a polar camp pillow before. It was terrible. I'm sorry, Polar. I love all the rest of your stuff. The pillow was terrible. So that camping pillow, that Hest pillow, is great, and I can just leave it in here. Eventually I want to get to the point where I can just leave everything in here and everything in the truck stays in the truck and I don't have to remember to grab stuff from the house. Kind of like my pot or my pan. I want to get its own pan for out here. We're hunkered down for now. I'm going to chill for a second. Oh, I want to give you a four-wheel camper's tip. You just crack the fans, pretty much zero condensation in the camper. So that's a little four-wheel camper's hack if you have one. All right, let's see if we got service. It's like one tiny little bar of LTE. Let's see if I can show you. So nothing's really loading. So I think I could get a call out, but I can't really use my phone or any of that stuff. I think I'm just gonna take a second, drink some water, and we'll cook dinner here in a little bit. The rain chilled out, so I think we're gonna go get a fire going, chill outside for a little bit, and then we'll come in and cook. It's sunset right now. It's beautiful outside, but I'd love to get out and get a fire and chill and get one last shot in. Here's the truck keys. If you watched my last video, you know we lost these. So we're putting them in this zipped up pocket where they cannot escape. Alright, let's go outside and get a fire going. It's snowing. I want to do an update. If you watched my last truck video, you know that I was having problems with the heater. I've been running the heater pretty much the whole time, and the heater's been fine. I think what was going on was the propane lines weren't priming right, because I was just blasting them on versus slowly rolling it on. So I've been slowly rolling that on, and the heater has been fine. So I just wanted to put that little update in here for you guys. Also, I wasn't going to admit this next part, but I'm going to tell you just so you know. I feel like we get one of those every video. Our new BOXIO water system, when I took off this morning, I left it right there thinking it would be fine, and it actually fell off when we were driving, and the floor is soaked. You can't tell, but that's why this is soaking wet, is because I spilt the sink. So I gotta take care of that ASAP when I get back. I'm gonna have to pull this carpet out, try and dry this out as soon as I can. Can't do anything right now about it, but I got my slippers on, so I'm not feet in wet. And I think the carpet soaked up a lot of it, which is great, but I gotta pull that out, dry that out when we get back to the house. So the move is keep all this stuff on the ground when you're driving, and then put it up when you're setting up camp. We'll see how many more of these little... Eventually, we're going to get this whole thing figured out, you know. So, all right, I think it's time to cook. So, I'm going to wash my hands and get stuff going. All right, dinner is done. Let's plate up. I love cooking in a cast iron. Good stuff. So we got what is that? Fried rice? Yeah, look at that. So you just heat it up on the pan from Trader Joe's. This stuff is so good, so I'm gonna enjoy dinner. That was super good. Bowl's empty. I can't eat anymore. There's probably a good... Easily could have split that with 2 people, but it's just me out here, so... Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I don't have any Tupperware, and I need to do the dishes. So, let's talk about that for a second. I do have this little collapsible sink, and my jerry can that I've done dishes with before, the BOXIO, is new. Now, I was originally thinking that I would use the water from the jerry can and do dishes just in this sink. But what I realized is that is an even fresh versus gray, right? So if I just use the water from the BOXIO, it will never overfill the gray tank because it only has so much fresh water. Does that make sense? Versus if I start using water from another source, I could overfill the gray tank, which is not awesome. So I got options here as far as dishes. I don't really want to use the collapsible sink and then just have multiple things I need to dump, so I think we're just gonna figure it out on camera. Oh. It's 7 o'clock. I wish I would have brought a book or something. We don't really have service this time, but we're having a way smoother trip than the last one. If you missed, if you haven't seen the other truck camping winter video, go check it out. I'll have the link in the description for that too. We're definitely a lot more dialed this time around. It will get better, you know, we're learning. So I think we're just gonna chill and probably go to bed soon, to be honest, is the plan. that's gonna be the end of this video. This was an awesome trip. We had the elements change on us quite a bit. Sun, rain, snow, and then everything in between. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, BOXIO, thank you so much for sponsoring this week's video. I actually really do like the hand wash station and the toilet. I'll have links in the description for them if you want to find out more about their products. Yeah, but this was a great trip. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have never seen one of my videos before and you just happen to have seen this video, consider subscribing. We do a lot of truck camping on this channel, and we also have a homestead in Oregon where we're doing stuff around the property as well, if that sounds interesting to you. All of you longtime subscribers that have been around since the jump, you know I got so much love and appreciation for all of you. Thank you all so much for watching. Hit the thumbs up. Comment below, is there anything I could have done different, anything you recommend, and I will see you guys in another video soon. This is Isaac signing out.